Welcome to this very special edition of the Daily Shift, day 3 of 21, where I am helping you and partnering with you every single day to help you have a stress-free holiday. If you need me, hi, my name is Raquel, and I'm your GPS for success. So if this is, you can start in day 3, whenever you're finding this, it's the right time for you. If you're on YouTube, this is episode 48, so you want to look at 47 from day 2, 46 for day 1, 45 for the setup. And then if you're watching this on TikTok, there's a playlist already there for you. So you just have to look at the rest of the playlist. Easy peasy. So this is going to be less than 1% of your day. 1% is 14 minutes and 40 seconds. And even if you do the journaling outside of this, you are going to still go underneath that 1% of your day, which is how you are paying yourself. We're going to be doing 3 things. We're going to have a daily mantra. I'm going to give you a journal prompt that connects to the mantra, and then we're going to do an EFT, which is known as tapping. You can just do what I'm doing and just go with the flow. If you've never heard of it, check the first video in the series that I'm doing in order for you to have some context of why it works so well and why I'm using it. So today's mantra is around being proud of yourself. So we're going to say that together 3 times. Why 3? Because I like the number. Why not? And I'll tell you a little bit more. You're like, I am proud of myself, but I want to activate that even more in you, because this is really going to assist you during this holiday season. I am that. I am proud of myself. I am that. I am proud of myself. I am that. I am proud of myself. And why should you be proud of yourself? Because you're not where you used to be, and you are spending 1% of your day to invest in yourself during this 21-day series. And so if you're having to like, oh, I missed the series, how do I, trigger it for myself? What I suggest then is just every day calendar it for the next 21 days of sometime in the morning, maybe 7, 8, 9 a.m., 10 a.m., whenever it feels good to you. And then take that time for self-love. And around your journaling for being proud of yourself. We all do things that we're not proud of. No one's 100%, right? And so because of that, sometimes that opens a door to imposter syndrome, where you're reviewing your past and like, oh my gosh, if they knew how X, Y, and Z, then, they may not like me. They may not accept me. And that's really one of the key fears that people have. If you knew me for who I was, would you still love me? Would you still accept me? And one of the reasons why it's sometimes hard for us to create healthy boundaries is because we have these old or these past experiences that pull us into who we used to be. But that's not who you are anymore, beloved. And so doing this journal prompt of any memory that's coming up that's contrary to that proof of why you shouldn't, let's say the S word, why you shouldn't be proud of yourself, write out that memory and then rewrite it. Take your power back by rewriting that history of how it should have gone, and then do a forgiveness exercise. Forgive yourself and all the parties involved. Forgiveness does not mean restoration of that relationship. It just means you're releasing them from the debt that they owe you, because they owe you. Let's not mince words here. They owe you, but you are going to be benevolent for your sake. It's really, forgiveness is a selfish act, because you're releasing it out of your body, out of your space. And sometimes you can be like, well, I've forgiven that person before. Why do I still have these strong emotions? Because forgiveness is sometimes it's layered. I mean, you need to forgive them for like the act, for their participation, for them disappointing you, for them backstabbing you, for, it goes on and on and on. And then if you were in a really close relationship with them, you might have to forgive yourself of like, how did I not see the red flags? What, am I stupid? No. I shouldn't have loved them. You love, and there's nothing wrong with loving people and being all in, because that's who you are. And so you want to take your power back and just allow this forgiveness exercise to flow through you. We're going to do the next thing, because we're keeping this under 10 minutes, is an EFT. And so you come back to do the journaling, or you can pause and do the journaling if you want to do that first, and then hop back and do the EFT. The EFT is tapping. You're just going to do what I do and repeat after me. Change the words. Change the words to whoever you need to. And sometimes you don't, or like, well, I don't really resonate with that word. But you'll be surprised that when you are participating in that and you are saying the words, something will get dislodged. One of the beautiful things about EFT, which I talked about in the first video of the series, is that when we do the setup phrase, which is this, the karate chop is about psychological reversal. So things start to get like dislodged, right? So if you're emotionally constipated, hey, mentally constipated, and you don't know why, sometimes in the process of this, things start to come up and you're like, oh, where did that come from? Because it needs to be released. And I'm your partner to help release that in you. Okay, so let's get started here with this setup phrase. Today, I take responsibility for my life, which just means I have the ability to respond. And there have been things in my life that I am not proud of. Urban Life, just ignore it. I don't re-edit. Live, folks. I record live. There have been things in my life that I am not proud of, but there's a lot in my life that I am proud of. And even though I've done things that are questionable, maybe, I deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself. And so it is. The top right here, middle of the head. I can think of something right now, eyebrows, where I'm kind of not proud I did that. Eyebrows right here. Maybe I'm not proud I said that in the way that I said it. In the middle. And maybe that memory right here is causing me to shrink back. Collarbone. It's causing me to not play full out. Right here, like 2 inches down. Because I'm afraid. What if people know about it? Or more people know about it? What if I get judged, criticized, canceled over something that I did that I'm not proud of? And maybe I've already made amends, but some people may not see it that way. Or some people might not think it's enough. And so it might stop me from creating healthy boundaries. And healthy boundaries is what I need this holiday season. I need that for myself. And maybe this is coming up because I really don't forgive myself. Energy's moving. Might yawn, it's okay. And so then it makes me afraid about a lot of things. Or it might show up as worry or anxiety. And I don't even know why I'm having anxiety. But it could be that. And the truth is, everyone has done things, if they're old enough, that they're not proud of, that they wish they can take back, or they wish it didn't happen. And yes, we can say that we learned, and so we like to say that. Well, the lesson was learned, so it wasn't a failure. It's okay. But that's not really taking responsibility either, is it? It's a way to make us feel better in the moment. But the truth is, I need to bury that now, because that version of me is already dead. So I release that version of me. That version of me is gone. And I embrace who I am right now and who I am unfolding to be. Because I am that. I am proud of myself. There's a lot of reasons for me to be proud. I'm smart. I'm attractive. I am kind. I'm loving. I'm accepting. I flow in grace. And so I receive all these things. And I say all these things about myself because it is true. It's part of my ideal self, but it's who I'm becoming and who I am already right now. I love myself. I accept myself. I forgive myself. And so it is. Take a breath. Hold, release. All right, my loves. Until tomorrow, we'll We'll do one tomorrow, yes. For day 4 of 21 during this process.